morning, everybody. Welcome to our mobility flow class. Today we've got some dynamic movements that we'll be going through to just wake up the body. A little bit of stretch going on. It's going to be just a little more fluid than our typical stretch and hold classes. This class is intended to just increase your range of motion, loosen up all your joints, and feel good to start the day. So join me on the mat if you have a mat. If you don't have a mat, just meet me on the ground. We're going to begin in a tabletop position, so you can leave there. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Take an inhale as you arch your back and lift your gaze. As you exhale, round your back and press into the mat. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Continue moving through these cat and cow motions. Moving with your breath. Couple more. And start to take your cat-cow in a circle. Bring it around and up. Around and one more in this direction. And then go the other way. And it's okay if you feel a little silly. We all look a little silly doing these kinds of stretches, but they are so good for the body. When you've done about 3 on each side, take your hips and shift them left and right. And then sit back on the heels and give your wrists a little circle one way, the other way. Perfect. We'll come back into a tabletop. Walk the hands, one handprint forward. Tuck your toes and peel your hips up to the sky. Keep your knees bent for a moment here in the bent downward dog. And then alternate straightening one leg then the other. Dropping the heel towards the mat, but it probably won't touch, and that is fine. Drop your knees back to the mat and walk your hands up for a moment while I show you where we're headed. We're going to come back into our tabletop. Take our left hand behind the back, palm face up, and then let that elbow be your guide as you lift up and turn your chest back down. So the torso is opening and closing. Opening and closing. You won't go too far, and that's okay. We're going to do 8 reps. You ready? Left hand behind your back. And here we go. Open, back to parallel. Open, back to parallel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to take our arm all the way up and then slide it through, palm face up. Then reach back up, slide it under, keep going. 3, 4, and 5. On this last one, keep sliding, 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 sliding until you come into this spread the navel stretch. And slowly unravel. Bring your hips back, reach your arms forward, and take a child pose. Forehead on the mat, hands are overhead, hips sink down onto the heels. Roll your way back to tabletop. Bring your right hand behind your back, and we'll do the same thing. Open and close. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take your arm all the way up and slide it through for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it here this time. Then press your way back up, and we're going to come into downward dog once more. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Heels are headed towards the ground. You're going to take your right knee into your chest as you shift forward to step your foot between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Your left hand stays down. Right arm lifts up for a twist. Release your right hand down and slide your right foot back to downward dog. We'll do that same thing on the left side. Left knee to chest, step it between your hands. If it gets stuck, just grab your left hand and help it out. And left arm reaches up for that twist. Back down, downward dog. Right leg forward, right arm up. Right hand down, right foot back. Left foot forward, left hand up. Left hand down, left foot back. It's like the hokey pokey. Right foot forward, right hand up. Right hand down, right foot back. Left foot forward, left hand up. Left hand down, and back. Keep that moving. Right leg, right arm. Release and switch. Left leg, left arm. Release and switch. We'll do one more on each side. Right leg. And left. Beautiful. All right, drop the knees. Give the wrists a little rest. Take them together and do an infinity. And we're going to walk forward. Keep the hips over the knees. And slide your hands out to come into a puppy pose. Feel the shoulders opening up. Slowly walk your hands back in and slide your left foot between your hands. We're going to shift forward into a hip flexor stretch and backward into a hamstring stretch. Forward, bend the knees, lift the chest, straighten the front leg, drop the chest. Keep going forward and backward on your own time. Your front leg might not straighten all the way, that's okay. Just find that spot where you feel the stretch in that left hamstring. If you have yoga blocks, you can always elevate the ground to you and put your hands on those blocks to help you out. Last two. And last one. All right, slide your left foot back, bring your right foot forward. Same thing, shifting forward and back. Do one more. Awesome, and release. All right, we're gonna take a variation on the world's greatest stretch. It's really called that. But we're gonna kind of change it up and just take a little portion out of it. So we're gonna come back into downward dog, or you can sub downward dog out for a plank if you're feeling like one little core action going on. We'll come into our downward dog. And then your left leg is going to lift up to the sky and then come out and around to stand to the left of your left hand. Again, if you get stuck, grab the foot and help it up. Then you can drop the knee or keep it lifted. That's going to be up to you. Your left elbow is going to reach down and up. And you're going to switch to the other side. Let's go right leg up in the air. Bring it all the way out and around until it plants down on that side of the right hand. Right elbow down, right elbow up. And switch. Left leg up, lift it high, bring it out and around. Stamp it down. Left elbow down towards the foot and up towards the sky. Switch. Right leg up to the sky and around. Step it down, right elbow down, right elbow up. And hand down and switch. Left leg up. Watch out for anything behind you. Left elbow down and up. And switch. Right foot up and plant it down. Right elbow down and up. And release. Good. All right, we're going to come up into a standing position. So join me there. I'll bring you with me. From here, oh, I didn't bring you with me all the way, huh? Close. Not quite. I'm going to take some neck circles, just halfway, side to side. So drop your shoulders down to start, and then drop your ear to your shoulder. Pull the chin towards the chest, and over to the other side. Take these nice and slowly. Feel every centimeter of movement here. Embrace the stretch as you go. Make sure your shoulders don't start to hike up. Very good. Then take the hands behind the back, interlace them. We're just going to do some forward fold. Start to bend your knees, bring your chest towards your thighs. Hands sweep up over the head. When you feel like you can't go any further, start to rise back up to standing. Open up the chest, maybe even take a little back bend, and then fold. Let the hands come over the head, chest down, head down. Relax and rise back up. Try to keep a long spine the whole time so that you're not really rounding. Rolling over and rising back up on your own time. Even connecting with your breath, exhaling to fold. And inhaling to rise. I challenge you, can you keep your palms together and in contact with one another? You might not go as far, and that's all right. On your next one, when you stand up, break your arms apart. We're going to take some shoulder circles, but we're going to deconstruct them. So we're just going to push our shoulders forward, pull them straight up, pull them back and up, and then back and down. Forward, up, back, down. Now notice what your chin is doing. I have a tendency, a lot of us, to push it forward when we do this. Can you pull your chin in and keep it there? Forward with the shoulders, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, down. It's hard, isn't it? Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back. We'll go the other way. Down, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back. The last one, up, forward, down, and back. Good. We're going to deconstruct that even more into just pulling the shoulder blades back and together, squeezing, and then releasing. Back and together, squeezing, releasing. Imagine that there's a pencil here between your shoulder blades, and you need to squeeze the pencil with your shoulder blades. You got it? Ready, set, go. For 10, release. 9, 8, 7, keep your chin tucked. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your arms out forward like you're a bow and arrow shooter. Pull it back and release. That was terrible. Bow and arrow shooter. What even am I saying? Like you're an archer? Is that what I'm going for? Like you're in a morning mobility class with a girl who hasn't had her coffee yet? That's 3. We're going to 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right arm, pull it back. Extend together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up over your head, and exhale to fold forward over your legs. Take an inhale and find a halfway lift. So long spine from hips to head is elongated. Your hands can come to your thighs. And your exhale will fold. We're going to do that whole thing again. Inhale, rise up, reach up, maybe even a little baby back bend. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine using the hamstring muscles, and exhale, fold. Again, rise up, reach up, little back bend, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, full body stretch. Exhale, let it go, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, rise up, big breath in, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. This time, inhale, big full body stretch, reach up. Take your hands into pointer fingers reaching up, and exhale, fold over to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the other way. Move with your breath, reaching up as you breathe in, and sideways as you breathe out. Sync it up with your breath. Think about kicking your hips over to the side to allow for more space for you to bend. One more on each side. Good, and then we're going to take our arms and pull them down and back, opening up the chest, elbows back. Think about your palms reaching backwards. Then straight up and back again. Reach it up and open. Up and open. Last 3, 2, and 1. As you come down, bring your hands to the mat, walk yourself out into a plank. Drop your hips down into an upward dog. And then walk yourself back up. Now, if that was a lot, it may have been for some bodies out there. Some bodies don't like to bend in that much. What you're going to do is walk yourself out. This is option number 2. Drop your knees, come to your belly, flip your toes, and take a cobra. Both of these options are fine. Walk it back up, stand up, and do it again. Inchworm, walk it out. So you can drop the knees and flip the feet, or you can just drop the hips if your body will allow this variation on upward dog. I'll do the other version again if you're going to join me for that one. We drop the knees and take a cobra. The one you chose, we're going to do one more. And then you can take a child's pose. Awesome. Start to roll your way up. Flip over onto your back. Join me with me. Alrighty. Actually, I should turn this so you can see. I'm gonna scooch this way a little bit so there's room for you to see. On your back. First of all, let's just pull the knees into the chest and take a little rock side to side. Because who doesn't love that in the morning? Alright, then we're going to take the knees and drop them over to the right. Oh man, my back is not like that. Take your body and make 90-degree angles. So you've got a 90-degree angle from knees here, hips, everything is at 90 degrees. Place your right hand on your thighs to keep your knees together and down. Then reach your left arm straight forward. It's going to open up like a book. Reach your hand back. It might touch the ground, it might not. And then come back forward. Keep your knees together and down. Feel that stretch in the spine. We're working here on our thoracic spine, which is responsible for all of the rotation that occurs. Open and close. Maybe syncing it back up with the breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. These are called open books. Last one. Good. Bring yourself back to center and over to the other side. Set yourself up with those 90-degree angles. And take your left hand on top of your knees to press them down and keep them together. Right hand is going to reach open, back to the right, and back together. Open and close. You might notice one side is more flexible than the other, or more mobile than the other. Good. Last one. And release. Come back onto your back. Bring your right knee in. And send your left foot down to the mat. Hug your hamstring. And then kick your foot up towards the sky. And bend. 6, 5. Keep hugging your hamstring into your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Left knee in. Extend. And bend. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, everybody. Cross your left leg over your right leg and then pull it in. Feel that glute stretch and shift your hips left and right a bit. Then release and switch. Same thing, just on the other side. Little rock back and forth. And release, grab onto both hamstrings. Rock and roll a few times until you come into a seat. And you are good to go. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.